let's start with this. You guys have been pretty good underdog of like not talking about, well, we never win on the West Coast. We haven't beaten this team in XYZ, but you guys seem to be talking about the Texans and having not beaten them since 2017. Why do you think that is?
Well, I first learned about it yesterday from Ashlyn. I didn't know we didn't beat him in like what? I don't even know. I think like 2018, right?
I think it's 2017.
2017. Okay, yeah, 2017. I think we're really like we understand that, but that's like not the lead motivation exactly. Like we're just focused on moving on from what we did last week. I mean, we know we gave up 200 yards. Just focusing on the things that got us there in previous weeks. Just focusing on our technique, our hands, and focusing on the things that are successful. So that's what we're focused on.
How much do you look at last week as maybe a one-off versus okay, there are things we need to fix?
I think it was more just things we need to fix. I mean, we were definitely exposed on a different level. We were met with like real competition last week, and it definitely humbled us. I feel like we definitely had to go back to the drawing board and figure things out. So.
Bro, what did I tell you about
When it comes to stopping Dameon Pierce, first time going up against him, he's a rookie, but obviously he's put up some pretty good numbers on tape. Knowing what happened last week, what's the focus for this defensive line this week?
We got to swarm him. I mean, we know we have to get more than one person on him each time, and we're just focused on swarming him and like keeping him controlled more than anything. We know he's a rookie, so there are going to be some rookie mistakes he's going to make. We just have to exploit those things.
With Foley, I know still a little banged up. You had to slide in a little bit more inside. AG had to play a little bit more. For you guys, what's the mindset knowing he's still working his way back?
I mean, that's the next man up. We understand he's a big loss, and we can't wait to get him back. But at the end of the day, we know we have a really good room, and we got really good depth. So we're focused on next man up. We know Corey's going to be able to step in. He's a vet that's been in the league forever. So we know we're not going to take a step back. We're just going to move forward.
I feel like I've talked to you several times about how you've played almost every position along the defensive line. How does that become even more important in a game like this, knowing that if Foley can't go?
I feel like it's really important. I mean, me knowing different positions and being able to spell people here and there and be able to get in there, it's important. I mean, it's been important for the last 6 years, so I feel like it's still working for me.
When it comes to AFC South rivals, I mean, obviously, you don't like all of them, but the Texans in particular, is there extra motivation when it's the Texans, or is it just another divisional opponent for you?
It's definitely another divisional opponent. We know we need to win our division to get in the playoffs, but I mean, it's a special thing for the Texans. Like we go back and forth, so it's definitely going to be a war on Sunday.
What's your when you think about that rivalry? What's like the moment that you're like, oh, like that's why we can't stand the Texans?
I would say, last year, like that last game here, that was the worst. I mean, we were so close, and they threw that little screen out, and at that point, it was like all I saw was Cooks just gone, and that just rings in my mind every single time we think about the Texans. So that's definitely going to be in my mind on Sunday for sure.
He in particular, pun intended, like he has cooked lately whenever he comes to Jacksonville. Why do you think he's been able to find success?
I think the coaches know what they're doing whenever they're playing us, and they really scheme him up right. And he's a great player, so I mean, I feel like he's gonna play good either way. But we got good guys too. I feel like we're definitely gonna be at a locker room this week for sure.
Last question from me: what was the biggest thing when you looked back at the tape that this defense needs to improve upon from last week?
Stopping the run. I mean, everyone knows that it's glaring. I mean, we gave 200 yards rushing, so that's our focus is stopping the run, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Sure.
Perfect.